I Want Answers is made possible by
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
and by
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same power for progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
and by
At OU, you become
A free thinker.
A trailblazer.
A teammate.
You become relentless.
Artistic.
Passionate.
Innovative.
OU's #1 in the nation in the number of National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university and is a leading institution for academic excellence and value.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU, the University of Oklahoma.
and by
We face the day with purpose. We speak truthfully, if we need to speak at all. Promises are what we keep. Anger is what we don't. Whatever must be done, we do it. Until it's done. Until it's right. We show respect and work to earn it. We live this code. We are this code.
We are cowboys.
Are you a cowboy?
and by
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
The quarterfinals continue with the Inola Longhorns and the Riverfield Ravens, only on I Want Answers. Hello everyone and welcome to Oklahoma's favorite academic game show, I Want Answers. I'm your host, Jeff Gaffin. We are now in the quarterfinals and this week we bring back the Inola Longhorns who defeated the Clayton Bulldogs. Up against them will be the Riverfield Ravens who pulled out a nail-biting win against the Hilldale Hornets. But before we begin the competition, we're going to take some time to meet up with the teams. And here we get a second opportunity to meet up with the Inola Longhorns. How y'all doing?
We're doing good.
We're glad to have you guys back again. You're excited?
Yeah.
I'm excited for you. Exactly. Please reintroduce yourself, your name, your grade, especially any hobbies or anything else you didn't tell us the first time. And I hear that there's nicknames on the back of your shirts. You must talk about that too. Here you go.
My name is Jacob Eddy. I'm a senior this year, and I play borderline unhealthy amount of video games.
Borderline unhealthy. I totally understand what you're talking about.
My nickname is Necrobard.
And the meaning because?
I'm a mixture between a necromancer and a bard.
There you go.
My name's Jesse Burton, senior this year. I am the president of the Spanish Club, varsity academic team, saxophone section leader for our band. I like music and I like foreign languages. My nickname is Reaver, and it's just the class I play as.
My name is Jordan Levings. I am a junior, and I like reading.
Don't we all? Reading is good.
Reading is fun.
Absolutely.
I'm a bear mage because I control invisible bears.
Yeah. Yeah. Teddy bears too?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
My name's Allison Rowe. I'm a senior at Inola High School. I really like being in our school's choir, and I made this year's all-district honor choir.
Very good.
My nickname on my shirt is Duelist. It's just the class I play in video games.
Okay. You have a list to do? Is that, no?
No,
Not that?
it's like two-handed daggers.
Oh.
I
have no idea what you're talking about.
It's just the name for the fighting
Okay.
style.
Fair enough. And just so you know, I was a 2-year all-state choir member in high school. True story. The Inola Longhorns.
Thanks.
And here we have a chance to meet up again with the Riverfield Ravens. Glad to have you all back. How y'all doing again?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Excited to be here?
Yeah.
We're excited to have you back. All right, please reintroduce yourself, your name, your grade, especially any hobbies or other cool things that you didn't tell us the first time. Okay.
I'm Zach Davenport. I'm a junior, and one of my hobbies is designing houses in Google SketchUp.
I'm Laura Wymore. I'm a junior. I like riding horses, and I love Johnny Depp.
Well, of course. Johnny Depp. Hello.
I'm Bailey Gower. I'm a junior at Riverfield, and I enjoy collecting pins and playing piano.
I'm Ethan Landis. I'm a junior at Riverfield, and I'm a first dan black belt.
I'm a black belt too. Sort of. I am. It's really okay. I don't like Johnny. Well, Johnny Depp is okay. He's okay. Johnny Depp's okay. The Riverfield Ravens. Thank you, Longhorns and Ravens. So, are you ready to play Riverfield?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes!
Are you ready to play Inola?
Yes!
Yes?
Yes!
Are you ready to play Audience? Exactly. Do you all want questions?
Yes!
Do you want questions?
Yes!
Well, I better get what I want first, because I want answers. We begin our competition as usual with the speed round. These are individual answer questions worth 10 points each. Remember, teams, there is no conferring in this round. Are you ready?
Yes!
Here's your first speed question. In what city is the Kremlin located? Yes, Inola.
Moscow.
Correct. A word or phrase capable of two interpretations, one of which often has a risque connotation, is designated by what? Yes, Inola.
Innuendo.
Incorrect. By what French phrase? Riverfield. Yes.
Double entendre.
Say again.
Double entendre.
Correct. Would you associate the Dow Jones Index with consumer prices, meat prices, interest rates, or stock prices? Yes, Riverfield.
Stock price.
Correct. What American poet wrote a poem that compared the development of the United States to the building of a ship? Yes, Riverfield.
Frost.
Incorrect. Inola. Yes, your chance.
Elliot.
Incorrect. It would be Longfellow in The Building of a Ship. Amazing, huh? More speed. The major sources of food energy come from the carbohydrates. All carbohydrates fall into two main classes. Sugars compose one class, name the other. Yes, Riverfield.
Starches.
Starches is correct. Which science fiction author wrote over 200 books on a wide variety of subjects? Yes, Inola.
Asimov.
Correct. Isaac Asimov is the right answer. The VLBA radio telescope stretches from Mauna Kea in Hawaii to St. Croix in the Virgin Islands. It's almost 5,000 miles long. What do the letters VLBA stand for? Time on that, unfortunately. The Very Long Baseline Array. Exactly. This two-word phrase for a pompous bore may come from retailers who put tissue inside the clothing items that are on display. What is it? Time on that. That would be a stuffed shirt. If you're traveling due south from Detroit, what's the first foreign country you'd reach? Yes, Inola.
Mexico.
Incorrect. Riverfield. Yes.
Cuba.
Incorrect. It would be Canada. We looked it up on the map. It is Canada. Truth. The look on their faces is priceless. Dutch innovator Don Roosengard is proposing to make what bioluminescent so they, rather than street lamps, can light sidewalks and streets? Yes, Inola.
Moths.
Incorrect. Riverfield. Yes, your chance? Trees are correct. That'd be really cool if they could do that. I hope they can. And now we have a video question, and this question is from the Grand River Dam Authority's Corporate Communications Director, Justin Alberti.
Niagara Falls is an energy source. What useful form of energy does it provide?
Yes, Inola.
Hydroelectric.
Hydroelectric will work. Very good. Quotes. All Gaul is divided into 3 parts, end quote. This is the first line of the Commentaries on Gaelic Wars, written by what great military leader? Yes, Inola.
Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar is correct. Does King Richard I belong to the house of Plantagenet, Tudor, Stuart, or Windsor? Yes, Riverfield.
Stuart.
Incorrect. Inola, your chance?
Tudor.
Incorrect. Plantagenet. In slang, they're called downers. In everyday vernacular, they're called sleeping pills. What are they called technically? Yes, Riverfield.
Narcotic.
Incorrect. Inola? Yes.
Depressants?
Incorrect. Barbiturates. Barbiturates. Over security concerns, Iraq closed what infamous prison, the site of a U.S. military scandal involving prisoner abuse? Time on that. Abu Ghraib. Abu Ghraib. A, quote, lazy Susan is a convenient revolving dinner table apparatus. What's a black-eyed Susan? Yes, I see you pressing. Yes, Inola.
Flower?
A flower is correct. Oh, and that timer means that the first speed round is over. Riverfield Ravens with 40 points. Inola Longhorns with 50 points. Good first round. And now it's time for the second round, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by attempting to answer a speed question as before. The team that correctly answers one then gains the advantage and thus gets the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 5 points each. Once the 3 advantage questions are through, it goes back to speed questions to gain the next advantage. Just a reminder, teams, while the speed questions can be answered by anyone, the answers for the advantage questions must come from your team captain. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For advantage! I want answers! Exactly. Here's your speed question for the advantage. Many great movies bear the heroine's name in the title. Name the actress who played this memorable heroine. Cleopatra. Yes, Inola.
Marilyn Monroe.
Incorrect. Riverfield. That would be Elizabeth Taylor. That's all right. Still looking for an advantage. Math question. Remember, you get extra time for this. Multiply 6 2/5 by 2 1/7 and simplify your answer as a mixed number. Yes, Inola.
12 and 3 over 35?
Incorrect. Riverfield. Yes, go ahead.
13.
Say again.
13.
Incorrect. 13 5/7. Have a little extra in there. Algeria, Libya, Morocco, and Tunisia are countries along the Mediterranean coast of North Africa. Until the 19th century, the states, notorious for their pirates, were known by what collective name? Yes, Inola.
Somalia.
Incorrect. Riverfield. That would be the Barbary States. Barbary States. In a 1980 book, she was quoted as saying, quote, I never said I want to be alone. I said I want to be left alone, end quote. Name this famous actress. Yes, Inola.
Marilyn Monroe?
Incorrect. Riverfield, your chance. Yes.
Elizabeth Taylor.
No, but good guess on that. That would be the great Greta Garbo. That's okay. Arrange these great thinkers in chronological order by date of birth. Charles Darwin, Sir Isaac Newton, Voltaire. Yes, Inola.
Voltaire, Isaac Newton, Darwin.
Incorrect. Riverfield. Yes, go ahead.
Voltaire, Darwin, Newton.
Incorrect. It is Newton, Voltaire, then Darwin. Wow, we haven't had an advantage yet. We're still patience. We're getting there. Okay. What does the letter C before a date mean? Yes, Riverfield.
Circa.
Circa, or about. Very good. And you guys have the advantage. Your category is mythology. Number 1. Who performed 12 great labors?
Hercules.
Hercules is correct. On what mountain did the Greek gods live?
Olympus.
Olympus is correct. Name the Roman god whose 2 heads faced in opposite directions.
Janus.
Janus is correct. Well done. In triangle GHI, GH equals HI. Angle G equals 55 degrees. How many degrees is in angle I? Yes, Riverfield.
55 degrees.
Incorrect. Inola, you get a chance. Yes, go ahead.
250 degrees.
Incorrect. That would be 70 degrees. In which year did the U.S. annex the Hawaiian Islands, which was 2 years before they became a U.S. territory? Yes, Riverfield.
1957.
Incorrect. Inola. Yes, go ahead.
1935.
Incorrect. How about 1898? And now we have a video question. This question is from the Assistant Professor of History at Rogers State University, Dr. David Olbrich.
The 1817 budget for the state of New York included $17 million for the Erie Canal. That money was spent to create a man-made waterway through the Mohawk Valley, linking which 2 cities?
Yes, Riverfield.
Buffalo and Ontario.
Incorrect. Inola. Yes, go ahead.
Buffalo and Detroit.
Incorrect. Buffalo and Albany, both in New York. Buffalo and Albany. Cape Cod is located in Massachusetts. Where is the Cape of Good Hope found? Yes, Inola.
South America.
Incorrect. Riverfield. Yes, go ahead.
South Africa.
More specific.
On the southern point of South Africa.
I'll take that. Southern tip of Africa itself. That'll work. Okay, you have the advantage again. Your category is crossing, meaning tell me who in history crossed what based on the following clues. Okay. Number 1, pursued by chariots.
Pass.
Now that'd be Moses or the Israelites crossing the Red Sea.
Okay.
Number 2, with elephants.
Alexander the Great and the Granicus.
Incorrect. That would be Hannibal crossing the Alps. It's all right. And number 3, he said, quote, the die is cast.
Washington crossing the Delaware.
Incorrect. That'd be Julius Caesar crossing the Rubicon River. But that was a good guess. And that double bell means that the advantage round is over. And the Riverfield Ravens now have 55 points. The Inola Longhorns with 50 points. A little slow on the advantage round, but that's okay. We get to test the team's ability to think on their feet now as we present the Whirlwind Round. In the Whirlwind Round, the trailing team gets to pick from 1 to 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the categories questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. Regardless, that team will have 60 seconds to answer as many of the 10 questions in that category as possible, with each correct answer being worth 10 points. Then the other team gets their 1-minute shot at 1 to 3 categories and answering as many of those 10 questions as possible. Should the trailing team choose a category for the leading team will get to choose a category for the trailing team. Equal opportunities here on I Want Answers, of course. Should any team correctly answer all 10 of their questions within a minute, they will receive 10 bonus points. Okay, Inola, you are trailing by 5, so pretty close match. Your categories are Bird Brain, American History, or Opening Lines. Would you like for yourself or for Riverfield?
We could do Bird Brain for them, or American History for us. history for us or bird brain for them?
Tempted to give them something.
Do you want to give them something? Mix it up.
Deep thoughts here.
Yeah?
You're captain, you choose in the end.
You'll get to do it back.
What would you like?
Executive order. Go ahead.
Bird brain for them.
Bird brain for Riverfield. We got this. Okay. Are you ready? Remember, your 60 seconds will begin after I read the first question. Category bird brain, meaning a duck quacks. Well, that's obvious. But identify these words used to describe sounds made by other birds. Okay. Number 1, an owl.
Hoot.
Correct. Hen.
Cluck.
Correct. Goose.
Honk.
Correct. Turkey.
Gobble.
Correct. Crow.
Caw.
Correct. Dove.
Coo.
Correct. Sparrow.
Chirp.
Correct. Baby chick.
Cheap. Cheap. Cheap.
Incorrect. Rooster.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Incorrect. Raven.
Crow.
Incorrect. That would be Kronk. And if anyone, y'all should have gotten that. Kronk. The Raven, you're the Riverfield Ravens.
That.
They don't teach you that. What? Okay. Thank you. I agree. All right. Very good. Inola, you'll get a chance, but they get to choose. So, Riverfield, what would you like for Inola? Do you want American history, opening lines, or where?
Hang on,
What do you
where
want
is
for that?
ambiguous? The ambiguous ones are easy.
American history.
Oh, we're gonna go with American history.
American history, Inola. Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Remember, your 60 seconds begins after I read the first question. Ready? Number 1. Name the colonial Virginia parliament in which Patrick Henry gave his famous speeches.
House of Burgesses.
House of Burgesses.
Correct. What was George Washington's peacetime occupation in the 1750s?
Tobacco farmer.
Incorrect. Was the U.S. Military Academy at West Point founded in 1776, 1802, 1861, or 1875?
1861.
Incorrect. What vice president presided over the Senate while under indictment for murder?
Agnew.
Incorrect. The Gadsden Purchase of 1853 became part of what 2 states?
Arizona and New Mexico.
Correct. How many slaves did Robert E. Lee own at the outbreak of the Civil War?
None.
Correct. Who captured 132 Germans in the Battle of the Argonne in 1918?
Pass.
Okay. Oh, time on that. That was Sergeant Alvin York, by the way, in that last one. Okay. That's what happens in the whirlwind round. Okay, after 3 rounds, the Riverfield Ravens have 125 points, the Inola Longhorns with 80 points. A few more speed questions, wrap up this match, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Here we go. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, as the speed of a spaceship approaches 186,000 miles per second, what would time on the spaceship slow down, speed up? Yes, Riverfield.
Slow down.
Slow down is correct. Billy the Kid was born in New York City but lived in Arizona. Of what state was Jesse James a citizen? Yes, Inola.
Tennessee.
Incorrect, Riverfield. Yes, go ahead.
Virginia.
Incorrect. That'd be our close neighbor of Missouri. In how many different ways can you arrange 5 people standing in a straight line? Yes, Inola.
125.
Incorrect. Riverfield. Yes, go ahead.
120.
That is correct. Close. Very close. Who recently told NSA leaker Edward Snowden, quote, "Mr. Snowden, you are a former agent, a spy. I used to work for an intelligence service. We can talk one professional language," end quote. Yes, Inola.
Putin.
That is correct. Vladimir Putin. Subtract 5 weeks, 4 days from 10 weeks and state your answer in weeks and days. Yes, Inola.
4 weeks, 3 days?
That is correct. The greatest Spanish painter of the 17th century, he lived and worked almost exclusively with the nobility and court. Can you name him? Yes, Inola.
Michelangelo.
Incorrect. Riverfield, you get a shot. Yes, go ahead.
Raphael.
Incorrect. Diego Velázquez. Define ichthyologist. Yes, Riverfield.
The study of fish. Scientific study of fish.
More specific. Hang on. Another chance.
The scientific study of fish in the ocean.
Not quite. Inola, you do get a chance. Go ahead.
A scientist who studies fish.
Yes, a scientist who studies fish. That is correct, Inola. Bauxite is the source of aluminum. What substance is the chief commercial source of uranium and radium? No, bell ring on that one. Sorry, it's pitch blende. Pitch blende. Was The Wizard of Oz in color or black and white? Yes, Riverfield.
Black and white.
Incorrect. Inola, yes.
Both.
Both is correct. Started out black and white, ended black and white. Color in the middle. The Society of Friends came to America so they could follow their own religion. This sect is better known by what name? Yes, Inola.
Quakers.
Quakers is correct. Two playwrights worked together on two classic American plays, The Royal Family and Dinner at 8. Name either one of them. Yes, Riverfield.
Sullivan.
Incorrect. Inola? Yes, go ahead.
Solzhenitsyn.
Incorrect. George S. Kaufman or Edna Ferber. Either one of those. Name the American politician who served the most years in the top two offices, president and vice president combined. Yes, Inola.
FDR.
Incorrect. Riverfield. You made it. Go ahead.
Adams.
Incorrect. Richard Nixon. 13 years, 7 months. 8 of those as vice president. The Niagara Falls are located between what two Great Lakes? Yes, Inola.
Erie and Michigan.
Incorrect. Riverfield. Yes, go ahead.
Lake Superior and Lake Erie.
Incorrect. Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. Half on each. And that bell means the competition is over. So close. The Riverfield Ravens with 145 points. The Inola Longhorns with 130 points. Well played, both Longhorns and Ravens. Great match. This means the Riverfield Ravens will advance and will fill the second semifinal slot. Next week, the quarterfinals will continue with the Caney Valley Trojans and the Morris Eagles. Come back next week and see who has the answers here on I Want Answers. To view previous I Want Answers episodes, please visit us on the web at rsu.tv or look us up and like us on Facebook. Just search for I Want Answers. Or catch us on YouTube. Just subscribe to RSU Public TV. Thank you, teams, for playing. Thank you, audience, for joining us as we continue to explore the knowledge of our local Green Country High School academic teams. If you knew some of the answers, go thank a teacher. But if you know freedom, go thank a soldier. Until next time, this is your host, Jeff Gaffin, reminding you that it's great to ask questions, but never stop looking for the answers. So long, everyone.
I Want Answers is made possible by...
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
And by...
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same power for progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
And by?
At OU, you become
a free thinker,
a trailblazer,
A teammate.
You become relentless,
Artistic.
Passionate.
innovative.
OU's #1 in the nation in the number of National Merit Scholars enrolled at a public university and is a leading institution for academic excellence and value.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU.
This is OU, the University of Oklahoma.
And by?
We face the day with purpose. We speak truthfully, if we need to speak at all. Promises are what we keep. Anger is what we don't. Whatever must be done, we do it. Until it's done. Until it's right. We show respect and work to earn it. We live this code. We are this code.
We are cowboys.
Are you a cowboy?
And by?
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.